Howdy folks, welcome to episode 61. Today we're going to see if we can get our teleporters working. And so yeah, when I went up to the ship, I grabbed a bunch of stuff here. So why don't we get all of this put into the is it gonna fit? Yeah. We'll get all this stuff put into the thingy so we can make auto miner cores. So what I'm gonna do is we are going to pretend that these are the thing we want. These are the teleporters. So we're going to go, let me see. I think I'm going to make 2 of them to start out with. And we'll see how that goes from there. And so we're going to get, yeah, we're going to have 2 of those. Let me set up the armored concrete here too. Let's see. Get this stuff out of the hot bar. And so we've got those. Yeah, those are going to be kind of expensive. As you see, those are using up... Wow. Did that really use up... I think that was the absolute last of my Erestrum ore. Yeah, see, I couldn't even make 3 of them if I wanted to. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take these 2. Now, the other thing I did is I took off the EVA boost and I put on the other multi-boost here. So we can... yeah, so we can do that. And so I believe I turned on the item menu. There we go. Okay, so in the item menu, we're going to grab a teleporter. We're going to grab 2 of those, and we're going to put those in trash. So those are our teleporters that we made. And we're going to put one... Where should we put that? I kind of want to put it up here. But I'm thinking... maybe even right there? That's a good question. What about right here? I think that makes... yeah, that kind of makes sense. We can do that. We can put it here. So it's like right in the middle of everything. And so we want to... why don't we... we need to rename this something simpler so that I know how to spell it. Because if I don't spell it right, the thing isn't going to work. So we're going to do that, and... we're going to, let me see, look at the devices, teleporter. Okay, it's only using 10 kilowatts in. All right, so what we want to do is we want to add a group. We're going to call it teleporters. All right, and then we're going to add this to group teleporters. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to name this TP hangar, right? Should we call it hangar? Why don't we call it central? I don't know, something like... now this is the hangar. Okay, we'll call it the hangar. The downstairs we'll call the basement. So we've got that one there, and then what we need to do is we need to go and put this one in the basement. Door open here, and we'll see if we can get this one in the basement here. There we go. Yeah, and I still haven't seen any drone attacks yet. I'm not sure what they're waiting for. They seem to, like, sometimes they work and then sometimes they don't. And so we should be, yeah, we are now indoors. And so we can put this thing... why don't we just put it here for now? Let's see, we're going to go like this. I want to clean this stuff up too. Because I've found that sometimes when you walk into this stuff, it decides that you're outside. And that's normally not that big of a deal. But yeah, in this case, it's a very, very big deal. So yeah, especially when you don't instantly notice it, that's happening. Okay, so we're going to put this right over here. That's fine. We're going to put that there. We're going to put it in the group here. So we're going to add a last group. We're going to name this one TP basement, right? Because this is the basement. And then we're going to go into, let me see, GM invisible, I believe you need to go to. And then you press T to enter a target. Okay, so our name is going to be TP hangar, and then an @ and then home base colon Plummer. So it is the device name and @ and then the base name, a colon, and then the planet name. So we're going to do this. We're going to copy that, and then we're going to should be able to turn, yep, we can turn God mode back off. Now we should be able to just go up there. So let's see if we can. Come on, please work. Yes, there we go. So we are upstairs. How cool is that? And then we can go back to God mode, and we'll go like this, and we're going to call this TP basement. There we go. And let me turn that back off, and let me double check and make sure that is spelled. Yeah, okay, that is the correct spelling. Because if you spell this stuff wrong, it'll send you to Plummer at like the origin. And it's not pleasant. It's not, yeah, cool. That is awesome. Okay, so now we can actually go upstairs and go downstairs. We don't need to bring the ship down here even. We don't need to bring the ship upstairs to go upstairs and do stuff, which is really cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So the other thing that I wanted to accomplish here is I do want to get some of these blocks put in and stuff. Why don't we do that? And so one of the other things I did, let me check my fuel time here. We have 1 hour. Okay. All right, we're good on fuel and oxygen. I don't want to run out. And you know what I also need to do is I need to come in here. I need to check this ship and make sure that it still has fuel and stuff. Okay, it does. Let me double check the fuel time. I think it was quite a lot last time we checked. Let me double check it here. Let's see. We're just gonna look at the number. Okay, it's good. It's 17 hours. All right. I thought that was right. That's cool. I'm fine with being. I think you can even look at that from the registry. Let me see here. Let me actually check that. Whoops. Because I always forget about the registry. So why don't we go into map. Is that the registry? There we go. Yeah, so you can look at Iron Maiden, control panel. Yeah, see, you can look at those remotely too, which is cool. You just can't, like move stuff around and everything, but yeah, you can look at them. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. Armored concrete, and we need some force fields here, and we're going to do some Xeno steel, and the other thing I want to do is here, we'll do some color on here so that we can see what we're doing. We can count stuff out and everything. So this is going to be let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then, so if we want this to look like that one, then that's where we want to put the walls. And so this is going to be our corner, and so yeah, that's going to be our corner here. And yeah, I turned SI off. I better have. Let's see. Yes, SI is off. Okay, good. I thought I did. All right, so let's see what we can do as far as, you know what, we still need space up there to get those 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we can put force fields in here. Let's see if we can do, what would that be? 7 by 9? 2, 4, 5, 7 by 9. Do we have 7 by 9? We have 3 by 9. Oh, man. Okay. I don't think we're going to be able to do those with force fields. I think we're going to have to do doors if if they even make them like that. Why don't we check that out before we get going too far here. Let's go check out the doors. And we'll see what sizes they have. I know one of these times it's just going to accidentally teleport me right into, like, it's going to screw up and teleport me into the planet where I'm dead. This guy's dancing in here. Alright. So we're over here. Okay. Let's go make us a door, and we'll see what, let's just see what the numbers are on those as far as size options. Okay, we have 10 by 9, 9 by 5. We have 7. What do we need? 9 by 7? Okay. And you know what? It still has to, it's still going to, what am I thinking? It's still going to have to be 14 by 7, because if it isn't, right? If it's not 14 by 7, then how are we going to fit our big ship through, right? Well, we can make the center one. Why don't we do that? We'll make the center one 14 by 7, and the other side ones are going to be smaller. So let's do that. Let's make 1. We're going to do 2 on the sides. And then we're going to do the force field in the middle. Is I think how we'll handle that. So we'll go back down here. And I'm loving this teleporter. This is really cool. I don't understand why they feel the need to reload the thing, the playfield, to do that. I wish they wouldn't do that, but whatever. Okay, so let's get back in here. Just so we're like inside 2 things. But yeah, in case we need to bug out or whatever. So we'll see what kind of options we have for the door. So we can do, I think we can do 10 by 9, 13 by 7, 10 by 5, 9 by 5. What about that? What if we just do that? Right? And I think we're going to want it over by 1. But if we go like that, that should cover that. Yeah, see, we do need to be it over by an extra. It needs to be over by an extra block. So we're going to go like this. And you know what? I need to put up the symmetry axis too. But we'll just put in the doors first. And we can deal with that. Because yeah, these are going to be the smaller ones. And we'll go like this. Is that up to there? Yeah, up to there. Okay, cool. And then this is going to be like that. And then we're going to put this one here. Like that. There we go. Is that right? There we go. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay, nice. And I mean, I can even put a switch on these and just keep them open forever or something like that too, so that they're always open. That would be kind of nice. And let me see if we can get the 14 by 7. I think that has to go on the side, is how that has to fit. Yeah, it has to go like that in order to fit. Does that really, like that? Oh, that's perfect. Okay. So yeah, we can do that, and then we can dig out some more of this. I think we might even, yeah, we're not going to have that come down too quickly here. So we need to get some more of this dug out. And then what we're also going to do, I think we might even seal this in with blocks first, and then we can use the, no, we still couldn't use the drone to do it. Okay. It makes it, yeah, it makes it a lot more difficult without the drone being able to do that. So we want to make this 1, 2, we want to make this a lot more blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that going to be 10? Yeah, 379 to 369 down here. And we're going to make that another probably more than 10. Whoops. Not that. Not like that. Like that. So we're going to make that go like this. Okay. Get these back. Alright, so we've got those blocks there. These we probably want to go, I think this is probably deep enough. I think that'll actually be deep enough. So we're going to go out. Okay, let's set up our symmetry axis too. So that is, let me just do this. It makes it easier. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now you can see it. Now it's much easier to see. Okay, we'll go like this. And now we can put our blocks out here. So like this. Can we go that far? Yeah. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. We're gonna have enough blocks. We're gonna run out of these concrete blocks very quickly. I can tell you that much. 106 left. Okay. But that gives us a better idea of what we need to carve out, and we could probably even put in a side room here or something like that. Let's see. What if we go like this? Is that going to be 1, 2? Where is that? Where's the top of that? It is right there. Okay, that is the top block. So we're going to go across and down. There. Nice. And I think we can get underneath here too. I think we'll use, what do we have for regular blocks? I think we can put some hardened steel under here. I don't think we need the alien blocks for that here. Honestly, you don't even need any blocks, but it's more of a just, you know, I don't want to have floating blocks for no good reason. If there's a good reason, then I'm fine with it, but yeah. Okay, so we're going to leave that. We're going to dig this out a little bit further. So why don't I get the... Wait, can we do more over here too? Yeah, we can. Why don't we do this? Can we get it to go down? There we go. Down there. And we're going to put these down here. There we go. And even put this on the outside. Let's get this on the outside. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Oh, it was right there too. There it is. Okay. Let's come across. One more. And then from here too. Whoops. I didn't want to do that. I hate when it does that. Let's go like this. Right there. There we go. Okay. Come on. Oh, why it does that. Did it just let go of my... It just let go of my button. Okay. It let go of my mouse button on me. Alright, so we'll do that. We're going to come across here. We're going to go like this. So basically the main reason I'm using this... Whoops. I'm using this Xeno steel is I do want to... I want to use the textures that are available with it. So I do need to actually figure out which textures are available. So I can do that. Let's see, I think that's going to be good for now. So we can dig this out. So why don't we take this back up. You know what? Why don't we, while we're doing that, let's have some stuff craft. So we'll go up here. Come on. Go upstairs. And we'll start crafting some stuff. Now, I know I can just, you know, hit P that's not the point. I don't want to play that way. Okay, so we're gonna go like, yeah, see, we have some Xeno steel and everything, so we can make some armored concrete, and we're gonna need probably 300 more. 300, and then we're gonna make that. And is it? It's crafting them. Okay. I'm not sure why it's doing that weird thing where it's not showing what's crafting, but not a big deal at this point in time. There we go. Okay. I'm not sure that it actually does reload the playfield, but I think... Does that really? Okay. I'm going to have to do this and make it open. There we go. Okay. Not sure why those doors closed. Why is it doing this to me? Not sure why it's making these doors close. Oh, it could be because of the reloading of the, or whatever, you know, the teleporting. I'm going to guess that it's related to that. Go like this. Let's turn off the symmetry plane so we can see. And we're going to jump out here. There we go. Do we have fuel? There we go. Alright. So we should be able to get that right there. Come on. That little bit right there, that little chunklet. There we go. Don't want to get too much of it, but that little chunk right there. Okay. Alright, so we can do this. I want to check out real quick before we go digging on here. Let's put this. Let's put this in our thing, and let's see what we have as far as... So we've got some cool alien textures. We've got the underground stuff. We've got like these kind of things. So we can do... Whoops. We can do this sort of deal on here. And then we can... You know what? Let's turn this back on. We can do... Yeah, we can figure out what we want to do with that. But we can do like this. I just wanted to repaint this so that it's the same on both sides. So we can do something like that. We can put, let me see, these along the ends or something like that. Let me see here. Go like that. And yeah, we'll figure out some cool stuff to do with the Xeno blocks. And maybe, why did it? Okay, yeah, something screwy on the mouse, and I'm wondering if it's related to the Xbox controller that I plugged in. Yeah, see, it's, I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm holding the mouse button down and it's like re-clicking it. So anyway, yeah, I want to do something like this where it's really you know, really outlandish kind of looking, you know, alien looking. And we can do this sort of thing and put that on there. You know, that old chestnut, right? I want to do something cool like that. And so now that we've got the symmetry axis, we can do that same thing on the other side. So that's why I wanted to do the alien blocks, because like these textures, it's almost like, you know, building like in Minecraft when you build something with diamonds or whatever sort of thing. Is you know, it just shows off that you've got those type of blocks. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to come in here. We're going to clear these out. Let me see if I can do this with the controller. I think we need to, yeah, I think we need to go past that thing in order to catch these. Is it going to let me? There we go. And so I'll probably, it looks like there's a couple of them I'm going to need to change out. But I think you guys get the idea of the texture plan that we can do. You know, the type of cool texture stuff we can do with that. And let's see if we can we raise up here? Are we just that lacking in, are we really that lacking in RCSs that we can't point up any higher? It just seems weird. Huh. Yeah, it's even like docking on me and stuff. Not sure why it's doing that. But we're gonna, there we go. Much better. All of a sudden it can do it. Let's see. I really wish they could take out the dust. It makes it so you can't see what you're doing. Like in an annoying way, not in a fun or interesting, challenging type way. It's just annoying. Okay. And it's not even like a pretty effect or anything. It's not something you, it's not like, ooh, it looks really cool, so it's kind of annoying, but it also looks cool. Nope, it's just annoying. Alright. Let's see what we've got. As far as the roof here goes. Because if we can get this side sealed in using the symmetry axis, then the other side will automatically be sealed in, and we won't have to dig out so much of the roof, as much of it anyway, in order to empty it. So let's see if we can do that. So that's going to be up there. Alright, so we can come back out here, and we'll jump out of the ship. There we go. And let's try this. I think I want to take out these blocks here. Whoops. There. Okay, so we're going to take out those blocks. Might even want to take out the next layer. No, we're not going to take out the next layer of blocks. We're just going to take out those. And the same thing on this side, and we can't. Okay, well, it's not worth the effort to do that, so we're just going to use the hardened blocks here. So we can go like, whoops, that's not what I want to do. I want to do this. Oh, actually, you know what? I actually don't need to. We'll go like that. We have our plane back, right? Let's place a block here just so we can see. Yep, it is correct. All right. I just wanted to make sure it's not going to be off by like 2 blocks or something like that. And we need more light in here too. Let us do this. And we'll go like that. And there. That's a lot better. All right. So now we're going to, and I think it just put one on the other side too, didn't it? All right, so we're going to go like this. And I guess we need to put more blocks along the top. Yeah. So we need to get more of those. Let's go see what has crafted as far as the blocks. Hopefully a bunch of that is done, and that would be really nice. If we can have, oh man, it's still working on them, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out something else to do while we're waiting for that, because that's these take, how fast are those gonna go? Those take steel, hardened, and Xeno substrate. Okay, those I was gonna say they should fly. All right, let's see what we can do here. Armored concrete blocks. No, I want armored concrete blocks on there. And we're going to need, what, maybe a couple hundred of those? Something like that. In order to... Here's the hardened steel. In order to fill out... I think that's about right. Because they're about 10 by 10 rooms. So I just want to make sure that I don't end up with holes. So I think we'll wait until we get 300. Or maybe 350, something like that. So we'll give it a couple more seconds here before we go down there. There we go. Alright. 185 is fine. There we go. Okay. Alright, we've got plenty of those now. Let's go do this. Go back down there. At least it's on the same playfield, so it's actually, you know... no, see, the doors are still open now. I don't know why they closed. But yeah, at least it's on the same playfield, so that's cool. Alright, so we're going to do this. See if it'll let us. See how far we can come across here. Like that? Okay. That's fine. And we're going to come across, whoops, to that. There we go. So this should now, these two rooms on the sides should be sealed in, but before we go into that, we'll get these out. See if we have the same over here. No, we don't. Okay. So we can do that. Alright, so we've got two hangar rooms over here. Let's grab these 2 blocks. Oh wow, we didn't use nearly as many as I expected. How big is this room? It's not that big, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's only like 8 by 8. Okay. Alright, 8 by 9, something like that. Okay, so we're going to dig this one out. And we need to dig more of that one out. So let's take off the symmetry plane. And we'll go back in the ship here. There we go. Oh, that looks cool. This here, it looks like it's melting, doesn't it? Because of the way the pixels... I don't know, you guys might not see it on the video. The video might not faithfully reproduce that, but it was really cool looking. So are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, so in this room, we are 22 degrees. So we can get out here safely, and we can get these. We can clean these up. I just want to clean this stuff up while I'm here. Get all this cleaned up. And then we can do our... Once we get the drilling done, we're going to do the same sort of thing in here, where we want to put 2, 3, 4... 2, 3... Oh, man. Is it really? Is it going to be like 1 block the wrong length? 2, 3, 4. It's like it needs to go back another block. Or I mean, I can do a double thickness on that one too. That's fine. I think it would look cool that way. But yeah, let's get this stuff out of here. See what we can do with this. There we go. Get all this stuff cleaned up here. Can we do it? I'm like using both. I'm using the mouse with my right hand and the Xbox controller with my left hand. Like pulling the joystick back with my left hand. Okay, let's go over here. Because it's funny, because the mouse turns it harder, but the joystick has better fine-tuned control. So, there we go. That right up there. I think we can get that with the hand drill too. I think that'll reach. I think the hand drill will actually reach that stuff. So we'll get it with that here. Let's see, are we? Yeah, we are 22 degrees here. We can get out. Alright. And so yeah, let's see. Let me fix this light too. I know we're probably not going to keep this one here anyway, but there we go. It's nice to have that kind of... Can we get that? Can we reach that? Yeah, we can. If we jump. And here's where I want to get the... I do need to do that. I want to customize the boosters so that you can use them, like you can actually do a nice jetpack boost that basically you can almost like just hang out indefinitely. But, you know, get maybe 20-30 seconds of jetpack instead of like 3. I think that would be cool. Can we get that little chunk there? There we go. That little chunk there. And let's see if we can reach these. And we can reach that. We can reach these. There we go. Am I driving you guys nuts with all the tiny little details? We're going to do a bunch more of the, I'm going to do a bunch more of this stuff in a bonus episode, so I wouldn't worry about it. For those of you who are not that patient, I'm not sure why you'd be on episode 60 by now if you're not that patient, because it's not like this series is fast-paced to begin with. But let's get that and that. And you know what? Instead of digging more, we're going to go back to this, and I think we're going to do... Was it the hardened steel? I think it was the hardened steel. So we're going to do the same thing in here. We're going to go like this. I think it was like that. And let's see, this. Nope. This. And then could go this way. There we go. And that and that. And then up here. Like this. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, like that. And we can put these up here. Perfect. And then we just need to put up the, whoops, the ramps here, the slopes. So we can go, whoops, like this, and then, whoops, and the other side. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, like this, and that, and then, whoops, there we go. Cool. So, and we're going to make them crisscross here too in the middle. So we're going to do a, let me find the center of this. This is 2, 2, 4, 4. So yeah, it's going to be this right here. It's going to be this right here. That's going to be the middle. All right. So yeah, we can do some similar stuff. Yeah, I am going to have to move that light. But yeah, we're going to do something similar and make that crisscross and come up to there. And I think that'll look cool. And let me get that thing. It's just, it needs to go away. All right. And why don't I even do that now? Let's see. Let's see if we can take this off. The light. There we go. And we're going to do, I mean, we already have these blocks set up. So what was that? This way. And that, right? So it was that block and that block, and then that, and then our ramp, And just that. There we go. And that, and then we can make it meet in the middle. We can make it meet the door. We could even have it taper up to the door. Is that a full block? It's not a full block height, is it? Okay. I don't think there's anything that will actually match that, so we're just going to do that. That's fine. I think that was a much cooler looking hangar. And then we can have like all the alien stuff around it. So I think that's going to work. It's going to do what I want it to do. Very cool. Okay. And actually, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be all for episode 60 because we are running out of time here. So yeah, join me in episode 61 for some... Here, let's get this light put back in here. Let's do this. You know what? It's not going to go on the top, is it? Nope, we'll just leave the light out. Alright, so anyway, yeah, that's going to be it for episode 60. Join me in episode 61 where we're going to... I'm going to do a bonus episode, I think, where I'm going to do the actual digging out of all this so that you guys don't have to watch me dig forever. And we'll get it filled in, and then in episode 61, I think we'll figure out how we're going to do like the interior. And we'll get it decorated and functional and all that. So yeah, join me in episode 61 and see if we can finish this off, and we will see you then. Later.